Hey, how's it going? This is Carlos, back again with another video. Today's topic is I'm gonna talk about my opinions about Ronnie Coleman. If you haven't heard or seen his videos, he's going through surgery on his back. He had a few surgeries already. I think his discs uh, they're messed up. You know, he did a movie. I watched his movie last night on Netflix, and I think it's on YouTube. It's an hour and 33 minutes. He tells you a little bit about his life and what he went through, what he's going through. All the pills he's taking, the doctor visits. Shows you his family and the struggles. He went through becoming a Mr. Olympia for the first time. And then after that, his success. And there's a few bodybuilders, giving out their opinion about how he trained. And if you don't know, you haven't seen his videos, and you don't know how he trained. He used to train real heavy and a lot of free weights. But that's how he trained. I think he started as a power lifter, and then he became a bodybuilder. And watching his movie, it's kind of sad the way he is now. He's on crutches, and he just, he can barely walk. I think his hips are messed up, but he's motivated to to get better. I just want to show talk about some of my experience about lifting heavy. It does take a big toll on your joints. I've been working out for about 9, 10 years, off and on sometimes. It depends on the jobs. I work construction, so I'll work a job for about a year or two, then I'll move to another job, and I need to get my body used to the work before I go back to the gym. Uh, you know, so there's a lot of times where I've taken months off, and just I until I feel comfortable, doing the job and having energy to go work out, then I start going hitting the gym. But like I said, it heavy lifting does take a big toll on your joints. I've I've known that for experience. Uh, the Where I had the most problems on my joints were on my elbows. I used to do a lot of heavy lifting, especially triceps, doing skull crushers and triceps extensions on the machines. It used to take a big old toll on my joints. At first I didn't know about joint pills and stuff like that, and I used to have a hard time sleeping because I used to sleep facing down, and it used to hurt my elbows, so I had to sleep laying on my back. And eventually I started doing research, and what was good for the joints, and I started buying joint pills. Little by little my pain started going away, but I started decreasing the weight, concentrate more on the squeezing the muscle, you know and so my pain went away. uh, sometimes you know you got to say to yourself, is it worth it? Sometimes your ego takes over, like, yeah, lifting this heavy ass weight, yeah, you do get stronger, but it's a consequence. You're gonna start feeling your joints later on. That's why I always preach, if you're gonna lift heavy, you know, uh, buy you some joint pills, or some wrist wraps, or knee wraps. I'm skinny. I always been skinny. I always used wrist wraps. Until now, I still use wrist wraps. Cause I don't know if you've seen uh, my wrist. They're real skinny. I could put my whole finger on it, and it just I've lift heavy, I've bench press heavy, and especially when I do curls, bicep curls, I feel, if I don't have my wraps, I feel the pain, on my wrist. That's why I just wear wrist wraps, and it helps out a lot. And I take my joint pills too once in a while, whenever I need them. or I feel pain, I just start taking them. Or when I know I'm gonna lift a little bit heavy, I take them. You know, just to be on the safe side. I always listen to my body. You know, if I feel pain on my shoulders, you know, it's because I'm doing the exercise wrong, or I'm doing it lifting too much weight. You know, for that exercise. So, like I said, just listen to your body, and you know, if you feel pain, stop. You know, there's another alternative uh, alternative way to work that muscle. You know, you can use a machine. I stopped doing free weights a long time ago. It's because I always trained alone, and I never had a spotter. And I used to train at the house, and that's where I learned. I stopped using free weights because I used to do free weight bench press, and luckily I didn't have no locks to lock the weights on the side, and I was able to throw the weights to the side. But you know, it was a it's a bad feeling to where you can't pick the weight up no more, and there's no one around to help you pick it back up. And you know, that's the only method. And especially even on squats, I used to free weight squats, and then I got to a point where I couldn't pick it up no more, and I just kept throwing the weight to the back. And once I started going to the gym. I started more going to the machines. That way, you know, I always can lock it in place. Or they used to have the bars to where you can, you know, once you fatigue, you can just let the bar and the bars will hold the weight. And like I said, I always trained alone. I never had a spotter. There was times where you know, guys used to come and work out with me, and they used to, you know, it was good. But then you know, you start getting used to, you know, the person helping you out, and I always wanted to give it my all until I fatigue, you know. And then I just, like I said, they had the bars to where it'll hold, or you can just lock it in place. And but yeah, again back to Ronnie Coleman. See, that was his. That's all he knew. Just, you know, lift heavy, and with free weights, and it did, you know, take a big toll on his joints. Now he's having all these surgeries, you know. I mean, that's why I always preach, you know, if you're gonna lift heavy, you know, just take care of yourself. Listen to your body. You know, take your joint pills. It costs you about, I think, $40 but it's gonna help you out in the long run. You know, like luckily for me, my knees are good. My elbows are good now. My shoulders are good. You know, I have there's friends come up to me and says, you know, I have a short pain, and I'll tell them, I mean, stop doing bench press, shoulder press. You know, let that pain go away. You know, sometimes you bruise from the inside, and you need to let it heal. And then, you know, once you start, don't feel the pain no more, then you can start going, but go lighter. You know, because you don't need to go real heavy to build muscle. You know, you need to contract the muscle. You know, and you know, that's all I wanted to say. It just you know, it just, it's up to you the way you want to train. You know, but if you, like I said, if you're gonna train hard, heavy, just think about it. And you know, there's, like I said, there's wraps, you know, back belt, knee wraps, wrist wraps. You know, there's stuff right there that can help you not get injured. You know, just train smart, and that's all I have. You know, and thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll start coming back with some more videos. Peace. You know, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.